To speak to the amendment, speaker recognizes Representative Scott.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today in support of this amendment, which would strike several line items and boilerplate provisions that are anti-choice, forbids the DHHS from contracting with organizations that provide abortions, even when they also offer crucial health care services, and do not fully help support people who experience an unintended pregnancy. The purpose of the DHH budget is to allocate funds to address healthcare needs in our state. However, we can't do that with how the bill is written. We need to strike every mention that forbids DHHS and its grantees from using state funds for abortion counseling or referral. We need to strike every mention that limits how the funds are allowed to be used to communicate about family planning, pregnancy prevention, and prohibits any communication about other options. Every abortion is health care and medically necessary, not just in the case of rape or incest. Every abortion. I understand that abortion is not for everyone, and that's okay.
Representative, please keep your comments tailored to the amendment. Thank you. Speaker recognizes Representative Scott.
I trust that the people who decide to have an abortion are making the best decision for their individual life, but people can't come to the right decision for themselves if we are using state funds to actively restrict access to this essential health care. Furthermore, we need to strike the provisions in the program that on the surface appear to support women and mothers, but again are restricted to nonprofits and healthcare centers that do not discuss every option available to the pregnant person. This means striking $700,000 increase in funding for real alternatives, which specifically provides pregnancy and parenting services that promote childbirth, alternatives to abortion, and grief counseling. It means striking the restrictions that include the $3 million for the Maternal Navigator pilot program. This also means cutting $1.5 million for pregnancy resource center grants that would be distributed equally to nonprofit applicants that promote childbirth, alternatives to abortion, and provide referrals and information to pregnant women. And finally, it means striking $10 million for adoption marketing and education programs to promote the adoption of infants and to develop educational materials to promote adoption as an alternative to abortion. These funds have restrictions and cannot be used to communicate any message that can be interpreted to mean that abortion is a method of family planning or pregnancy prevention. How is marketing for adoption going to meet the healthcare needs of people who are pregnant? It isn't. This $10 million is a waste of taxpayers' time.
The question before the House is the adoption of the amendment. She was giving me an opinion. Speaker recognizes Representative Scott.
Thank you. It's impossible to plan a DHH budget for next year without acknowledging that the Supreme Court has revealed that will overturn Roe.
The question before the House is the adoption of the amendment. The clerk will open the board. The amendment is not adopted.